places here. Well, I think one of the best government programs there are now is the apprenticeship programs. Every state, every city, but they have different requirements depending on where you live. But there's dozens, hundreds of them, or whatever, for all kind of occupations. Here, look what they're doing in California. They're putting in hundreds of millions of dollars to train people. The government releases new framework to create high-paying career pathways. And without four-year degrees, these are pathways to making $100,000 a year or more without a four-year degree. You could change career and do this, start a career and do this, whatever. And it's mostly hands-on training with a little bit of study. That's apprenticeship. And all kinds of occupations, you know, a lot of trades, everything. Here is, I got a listing. I'll put in the description too below. I put in ChatGPT. Give me a listing of all the high-income apprenticeship programs. A lot of them are the trades, like electricians, plumbers, tradesmen, apprenticeship training. I mean, they make $100,000 a year or more, and there's no college degree, and they pay you to get trained. The neat thing about apprenticeship is they're paying you to train. Not like college, where you pay them $40,000 a year, and then you maybe get a degree. I mean, maybe get a job at Starbucks, right? But no, these are different. These are skills that they pay you because they're needed in the workforce. We need people with skills. And you can make $100,000 a year without any college degree and get paid $40,000 a year or more to learn these. Now, like I say, the numbers are different in every city and occupation and things like that. Here's the kinds of things. They're in technology, they're in the trades and skills, construction, things like that. In healthcare sciences, here, advanced manufacturing, that's another thing. All these new factories now are not lugging steel around. No, they're playing with computers, and you have to learn how to do that. And they're paying you, like I say, $40,000 a year or more to learn that, you know, and then get a $100,000 a year job. Skilled trades too, metal workers, you know, carpenters, man, right, they make $80,000, $90,000 a year. Now that's not a bad living, isn't it? Painters, right, $80,000 a year. Technology, that's right, cybersecurity, $100,000 a year. Microsoft, $100,000. Google apprentice, $100,000 a year. Healthcare, National Institute of Medicine assistants, $70,000, $80,000 a year. Manufacturing apprenticeship, truck drivers, $80,000 a year. Marine apprentice, work on boats, I guess that's what. Energy, skills trained, healthcare again. So many healthcare are available. Teachers, that's right, teachers. You don't have to go to school anymore because you get hired by the school and you're an apprenticeship teacher and you take some classes too, but they're paying you. And that's a lot of teachers they're having. Bookkeeper, finance, accounting, you know, they have programs like that where they pay you to learn while you're learning, and then you get a high-paying job, $80,000. Yeah, career navigator program. Not sure what that is, but all kinds of things. Okay, how do you find these things? Let's see. Oh, actually, here I have some videos here. Watch some of these here, a minute or two. These are videos of apprenticeship programs. Okay. Maybe I'll get it.
Going through the apprenticeship, getting to build things.
When you go from class to hands-on, it sticks in my brain when I'm able to do it that way.
I like what I'm doing. I feel like I can take this anywhere I want to go.
I still get to work, I still get to learn, and you're still growing.
There's a lot of growth available in it, and there's a lot of opportunities that you can gain from it.
Here's another set here.
0. They hear this medical assistant apprenticeship with Kaiser. I feel like it's a good chance for me to start maybe a career with.
Hey, that's sweet. Okay, how do you find them where you are? Okay, here's one place. You go to careeronestop.org. Careeronestop.org. You put in your zip code and you make an appointment. These are counselors. that know all the federal programs that give you money to live on and everything while you're training for a new job. And it's not, some are age dependent, but most are not. So any age, they can't discriminate against you because of age. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, look at me, 80. I have another 10 years left or so. So you're 50, 60, that's a whole new career you could start. It doesn't matter. Another place is your local community college. That's another thing. And actually, in this here, you can put find local help at the Career One Stop, and you put find community college, and you put in your zip code, 2000, okay? And you have to make an appointment to talk to these people, okay? That's the only way you're gonna learn, if that's there for you. Sometimes you just have to show up at the door because they may be busy, but you talk to people about this stuff, okay? Another way to do it is go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org. This is a database of all just nonprofit organizations and government offices where you live that give money to people, okay? Job training. I put in job training in my zip code, and I got 359 job training programs. 359. They pay for everything. They pay for everything. You're going to go to Google and look for job training? Man, no, they're going to get $10,000 from you at least, and they'll get you to borrow it, so you have to pay it back. And if their training doesn't work, they don't care. They got your money. Okay, so it's very important that you investigate these things if you're not happy with your job. Here's a listing in ZipRecruiter. This is a hiring program. The kinds of things that people pay to get in their getting a training program. A lineman apprentice, $83,000. Groundman apprentice, don't know what that is? That's $83,000. Apprentice interior designer. Wow, $83,000. Dog groomer apprentice. Wow, $50,000. Apprentice locksmith, $63,000. Tattoo apprentice, $36,000. Jewelry apprentice, wow, $36,000 to $52,000. Electrician, trade apprentice, piercing apprentice. See, you wouldn't believe it. These are paying you. Oil rig apprentice, $50,000. I don't think I'd like that. Elevator mechanic apprentice, $50,000. See, it's like that. Art nail apprentice, wow. That's amazing. So you can't believe the stuff that's out there. You have to work at it to find out. Now, how do you get more help like this? A couple of ways. One is download this free report that I put up. I'm really referring it to the Government Benefits of Bible. There's no place in our country where you get a Bible, or one place, and I think the IRS should be sending this out, where you know all the government programs you're paying for that you can apply to. So when you pay taxes, you're paying for all this stuff. So how can you use it, okay? They don't do it. So I did it for you, and it's tax season, so this is free. And you don't even have to give me an email. You go to tinyurl.com. That's tiny, T-I-N-Y, url.com, and then /LESCO, L-E-S-K-O, 500. So that's tinyurl.com /LESCO 500. Now that is going to give you a report for every state in the union, okay? And it shows you step by step all the programs in that state. There's 500 in every state I have in there. And there's a whole section on jobs and education and training. So if you need that, it's there. Also, if you need money to start a business, it's there. Okay, this is what this Bible is for government programs. Government has all kinds of programs. Okay, it's for buying a house. It's there. It's for getting health care and dental care, all for free. It's there. Okay, or it's getting out of debt and paying your bills. It's there, all for free. That's tinyurl.com. You gotta have that. Somebody in the government should be doing this, and not me, but they're not. So I've been studying this for 50 years, and I don't want to die without having as many people as possible know about what the great programs this country has for everybody, not just the fat cats. They're using the hell out of them. But it's for everybody, any income. And you never make too much money for these things, believe me. Okay, so that's one way. The other way is letsgohelp.com. This is where we charge you. So this is where I make my living. And it's only $20 though. And you join as a community. We have a community now of 15,000 people. that help each other apply to government programs that they're eligible for. 15,000 people, all to help you apply to programs to improve your life. That's what they're there for. These are programs. See, we have two sections in our economy. One is capitalism, and another section is when capitalism screws up and it doesn't take care of people. So that we have this extra community does that. But that's now 40% of our country is taking care of capitalism screw-ups. You lost a job. You lost your house. You need an education to grow. That's what this section takes care of. And that's what I got, the Government Benefits Bible, for you to start taking advantage of. And then letsgohelp.com is where you get the one-on-one free unlimited help by people who already got the money. So it's not me. I can't do 15,000 people. Yeah. But I do. I'm live giving lectures every day, and we have 4 or 5 hours of people that are available live that you could ask questions on how they got the money, so you could get it too. And also we give out grants every month. We give out really $40,000 to $70,000, depending how much money we make, every month, just to members. And there's 4 different grants you could apply for. And we give out 30 free laptop computers every month for people who need a new laptop, because you got to use a laptop to apply to this stuff. But you also have to call. Remember, the program's in there, you call them. You call them and ask for help. And if they can't help you, you say, well, where else do you think I should go? They're your source for going further. You have to keep calling. It may take you 10, 20 calls, doesn't matter. But who the hell else is going to give you $40,000 to make a $100,000 a year job? See? You got it. It's worth it. It's the best game in town. That's why every fat cat now with the new administration is all down in Mar-a-Lago having tea with the boss man because they want more money. And it's there for you too. Please start using it. It really can be a game changer, but it takes effort on your part.